Good morning guys, and welcome to Saturday's free racing tips video. Hope that you're all doing well and looking forward to what is a really good day of racing today. As always on a Saturday, some graded action, some really interesting horses on show, and hopefully plenty of winners for us today. We race from tracks such as Wetherby, Kempton, Lingfield, Punchestown and Warwick. The jumps are really taking centre stage today, with Lingfield being the only all-weather meeting taking place, and yeah, I think that we can have a really good day today. Yesterday was looking like being a bit of a shocker, to be honest, after a really good day on Thursday. Yesterday wasn't looking great, but then a 7-to-1 shot actually doing the business. That really did save the day somewhat for us, and we plan on more profit than that today, of course. It's been a really good start to 2015 so far, and we hope to build on that today. So a busy video to get through, so we're going to get straight to the premium tip today, because we're going to have the premium tip, Little Earner, and today's free Lucky 15, don't forget. So today's premium tip, that goes in the 2:15 at Wetherby. And our tip here, it's Guardfort, currently around about the 2-to-1 mark with Bet365. Now, this horse actually won with plenty in hand at Ludlow last time out, and it seems as though 2 miles is the ideal trip for the horse at the moment, to be honest. Has taken a bit of a rise in the weight, but the fact the horse who finished third on that day, the last time at Ludlow, has won since that race, that certainly does give the form a bit of a boost, and perhaps this horse is still really well handicapped. Venetia Williams trains the horse, and we all know that she's fantastic at placing her horses, and I think she could have just found the perfect race for her gelding here. So say Guardfort over 2 miles, just that really did look to be the horse's trip last time out, after some unsuccessful tries, you'd have to say, over a slightly longer distance recently, and I think that Guardfort is still a fairly well handicapped horse that can go in again today. And I think it's interesting they've targeted a Saturday race with some decent prize money. I think they're confident that this horse can do the business too, and the market's speaking fairly positively as well. It was 2-to-1 pretty much across the board last night, and now it's 2-to-1 just with a couple of bookmakers. So that's the premium tip that goes in the 2:15 at Wetherby. It's Guardfort. The Little Earner, that goes in the 1:45 at Wetherby, and our tip here, it's Pertuis, and that's currently a 14-to-1 shot. That's from 16-to-1 last night. That's Pertuis, and this horse actually had a couple of encouraging runs in first 2 national hunt starts at over this course and distance. Was actually second twice on first 2 starts, was then quite poor at Sandown, and then back here at Wetherby last time out, but a drop down to a mark of around about 100 seems to be quite fair, and I think that this 9-year-old could actually produce a really good performance today. The 2 seconds here were actually in pretty good races. They are in class 3 races. This is the class 4, so it does show that he does have some form, and if you almost forget about that performance last time out, perhaps something was wrong, perhaps conditions weren't completely ideal. I think the horse does look to be a little bit overpriced to us. Has a £10 claimer on board as well, who's ridden some decent races so far as well, and I just think that a little bit overpriced at the moment is Pertuis. Certainly at 16-to-1 last night, you could now get 14-to-1, but some bookmakers even as short as 10-to-1, so do just do your research and get the best value there on the Little Earner. Right, as it's Saturday, that means the Lucky 15 is of course free for all of you to see. So today's Lucky 15, we'll get straight to it. We start off with Guardfort in the 2:15 at Wetherby at 2-to-1. We then have Shady Lane in the 12:45 at Warwick. That's a 7-to-2 shot. It's then Hello George in the 2:40 at Kempton Park at 5-to-1. And finally, it's the Crafty Butcher in the 4 o'clock at Punchestown, also a 5-to-1 shot. Potential returns from £1 stakes, so a £15 bet for this Lucky 15 is £1,077. So it'd be fantastic if all 4 came in, but of course you only need a couple of these to come in will bring profit. I'd say 3 winners will see 3 figures returned, and then of course if we hit all 4 it will be a fantastic day. But feeling good about that Lucky 15, but do make sure if you're doing them that you do the singles with a premium tip as well. So hopefully we can have a really good day there. So enjoy today's racing. It is a decent one. It's by no means a vintage Saturday, but it's a Saturday with some really good racing nonetheless. The big handicap today at Warwick, it's a grade 3 handicap. I'm sure many of you will be having a bet on that one. It is the 335. It's a really competitive field, so nothing official from me, but if I were to have a little bit each way on one of them, it would be Shotgun Paddy at 8-1. If any of you fancy a little bet on that, let me know your thoughts and any other bets for the day. But for now, thank you for watching today's video. Speak to you all a bit later on, and bye-bye.